Hey guys, quick disclaimer, the wind did mess up most of the video. I can't do anything about it. I have to post a video this week. I hope you guys enjoy it and you guys love the video. One of the key points of this video is I want to mention, because I feel like I ramble a lot. So if this is, you want a clear explanation, the clear explanation of this video, or the point of this video, is hiding or running away from undesirable parts of yourself because of the expectation the world puts on a lot of people to change. Like every single time people, oh no, you're too loud, or no, you're too this, or you too weird. No, be you. And I feel like as I journaled and like I took time, girl, look yourself in the mirror, hype yourself up, like tell yourself you that girl, like be okay with who you're seeing in the mirror every day, because you're the one that's living your life. Like no one's living your life for you. And I feel like we run away from ourselves or hide undesirable parts of ourselves, when really that's what makes us more beautiful. Every time you hold your thoughts back, every time you hold your interests back, hold who you are back, your interests, thoughts, things that you like, you kill the authenticity in yourself to be who you are, and then you switch into the persona you have to be for the world. And in this video, I explain how I dissect basically the persona that I give to the world and the authenticity that I give to this channel, because I have to be authentic. I have to be real on here. And because I did so much hiding and running away from those undesirable parts of myself, it's gonna show in my YouTube channel, because I'm not being as real as I want to be. It's not that I wasn't being myself, but I was being myself to a certain extent. I put limits on how myself I could be, what parts I could show to the world, and that ended up being like a big huge thing for me. But if you enjoy this video, I love you, like thank you, and I hope that you really enjoy this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm at the beach right now. I'm gonna let the my cousin's going up the stairs. I'm gonna let the people pass by before I show y'all how beautiful this is. But genuinely guys, I almost didn't post a video for this week. Let me show y'all the beach. Wow, so beautiful. I love the freaking beach, and baby, I just was having a hard time. Like, I wanted to post a video, but it was hard, and I was really struggling because I feel like I buried the deepest part of myself, the most authentic version of myself, so bad. Because, okay, let me get into it. When I was younger, of course, you know how people, they usually like shine bright, and they have people that convince them and encourage them to like shine even brighter. I felt like, because I spent so much time when I was younger just being ridiculed for the smallest things, like being me just felt like expressing myself fully and vulnerably was just wrong, because every single time, every single movement I made by being myself, I was met with resistance. I was always the kid where somehow I looked like I caused trouble, or somehow I was just always in some type of trouble for just being me. And I want to say this because there's hella people that encouraged me and pushed me to push the version of myself, the authentic version of myself, deep down so bad, because I was getting to a point in recording my videos where it takes for me to record to be very vulnerable and honest, of course, and like be real about the shit I want to talk about, because this is what I really want to talk about, but I'm afraid of how other people would view it. So I would try to, when I make my videos, I try so hard. They're doing some type of construction. I try so hard to think about how people are going to take what I'm going to say. I put myself in their perspective. I'm like, okay, if I say this, how are they going to take how I say this? Or like, you know, I put myself in somebody else's shoes and try to look at the bigger picture, and it delays me actually doing the process, because I'm so self-critical of myself. So when I'm like being myself on camera and being me, I'm like, there's sometimes I would just cut out the video, and I'd be recording my video, right? And I would just keep cutting out. In the midst of me editing, I'm like, bro, blow the whole video. I don't even want to record anymore, because I feel like I'm struggling to like be okay with me putting this out there. Like what I'm putting out feels so vulnerable to me, and I feel like I'm putting effort into it, that sometimes I feel like after I post the video, I detach. Like, I'm trying not to look at I try my hardest not to look at anything else, like who's liking it, who's viewing it. And I feel like because I've buried me so deeply and I'm coming back to being more myself and being okay with being more myself, I feel like something keeps holding me back. Something keeps holding me back. Like every time I go to express myself and make a video, even though I really like making my videos, I find so much joy in making my videos, but when I go and edit them, I be like, yo, you're so corny. Like, imagine somebody see this shit and I'm like, bro. And I started telling myself, yo, every time you tell me I do some corny shit that I want to do, that I actually like doing, it irritates me. So I just start telling that voice in my head where I'm like, bro, yo, shut up. Like, I'm doing this, I'm gonna make the video. Like, I'm gonna make the video regardless, because it's so many people that have forced me to not be myself that I didn't realize how much I was like repressing and suppressing myself. Like, I didn't know to what extent I was doing it, because I was like, damn, you know, for the person I am, and because so many people like earlier in childhood have told me to not be this, and now that I've like grown into becoming myself, and life really beats you down, bro. Like I said this in my last video, but things happen in life that really beat you down, that cause you to like really repress certain parts of yourself. And now that that part of me or that side of me is coming back up, I feel so more connected to myself on a deeper level, because it's like I'm not trying to be performative. That's really what I'm trying to say. Like, I felt like I would repress parts of myself, hold back on what I gotta say, hold back on the things that I find interest in, because I hold that so dear to my heart. Because imagine you find interest in something and somebody shits on it, and this is my YouTube channel, and I felt like I'm putting out some, I don't want nobody to shit on it, but like, then again, why should I care about somebody else's perspective about what I'm creating? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna create what I want to create, and I felt like I was putting so much expectation on myself, others people's expectation, and I was putting myself in a cage. And I saw this Pinterest tweet. I'm probably gonna put it up here somewhere. Well, it's not a tweet, but I saw this Pinterest thing on Pinterest, and the quote was like, I was building myself a cage with other people's expectations. And I feel like I'm trying to make YouTube videos, and I was hitting a mental block because I didn't want to create what people expect me to create. I don't want to try to put other people's expectations and try to make myself try so hard to be understood that what I truly have to say gets, you know, confused. Like, I don't say what I truly want to say, and I'm holding myself back. I don't want to hold myself back from being who I really am. And I felt like, dang, I'm just gonna be me. Like, I'm done like trying to be something else. And the thing that made me realize this is because in elementary school, there was this YMCA talent show. I don't know why I participated in this YMCA talent show. And if anybody went to elementary school with me, and you know, we had a talent show, and I performed the song "This Is Real, This Is Me" by, is it Demi Lovato? I think it was Demi Lovato. And at the time, I was so interested in Disney. Like, I loved all the Disney songs, like Hard Down. I was into Becky G. Like, you know when Disney had the little clips like in between show times, they would have like a little song play right before the show start, or whatever is gonna start, and they had the little show, and it'd be like singing in the shower, hey, la da dee, la da da, la da da. Like, I used to love shit like that, and I'm like, damn, what happened to me? What happened? When did I stop being myself? When did I stop losing that shine, that light? It's like life really beat you down to the point where it's like I adjusted and I changed myself in a way. It's like I thought, you know, I felt really disconnected with myself, and it was just like, no, you stop being you. You stop putting other people's expectation before yours. You started trying to adjust yourself and change yourself, and the shift is so like long that you don't even realize that's what you're doing. Like, every time somebody made me feel bad about being me, or when I said a joke or been myself and I was met with rejection, I just felt like a pit was in my stomach where I just wanted to run. Like, every single time I met with being myself, I just want to run. Like, when I post YouTube videos, I be posting, and then I just be feeling like this internal like feeling where I just want to run. Like, every time I be myself, I feel like running, from being vulnerable, because I'm being vulnerable, and that's the thing. I'm being real, I'm being me, and I'm being vulnerable, and I'm putting it out there. And that was too scary to me. And I feel like I do that in a lot of things, and I'm willing to commit and continue to like make YouTube videos and stuff, because I don't know who's gonna watch this. And honestly, I'm not gonna try to force myself to think and overthink it so much, because who's really watching? Like, if you're watching, then like, I love you. I think I'm looking at it as if everybody has their eyeball on me, like they're watching me right now. And honestly, my channel ain't that booming. It's gonna get there. I think it's gonna get there. But like, yeah, so I'm not gonna pretend like I have all these eyes on me when really it's just not that. Like, I'm just paranoid for some reason about me being seen for who I truly am, authentically. And I feel like I pushed that part so deep down in myself, and it made me so sad. It made me actually very emotional, because it was like, when did I stop being so bright and vibrant? It's when I started listening to other people. And like, soon as somebody made me feel indifferent, and it's like, no, I shouldn't stop being myself because somebody's uncomfortable with it. I mean, unless I'm being weird, like, comfortable with it. I mean, unless I'm being weird, like, if you being weird, like, that's weird, of course. But I'm saying, as in, don't stop being yourself just because somebody feels like, oh, you know, you too weird, like, oh, you didn't know. Be confident. Like, I feel like I wasn't confident to be me. Like, and now I am. It's like, I'm done playing. Like, I want to just, this is me. This is really me, raw and uncut. And I don't want to feel like I'm putting on a performance for the world where I got to pretend to be something I am not. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And when I said, oh my gosh, the song clicked. Like, it literally clicks. I feel like that whole song is an affirmation of authenticity and being yourself. So the fact that I sang that way back in the day, it's like, remember, stay true to yourself. Remember, this is real. This is you, raw and uncut. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I don't think you should start changing or morph yourself to anybody's expectation. It just takes and drains out of yourself, because it takes more effort for me to try to be something else for other people to be seen as likable, so people will view what I got to say as important. But honestly, whether or not people feel or value what I gotta say, it's me finding value in what I say and what I do, me finding the value in myself to be me. And I feel like I shouldn't try to cover that shit up. Like, what is there to fake? I just didn't know I was repressing myself on such a deep level. I was like, you know, I feel like I'm being me, but not enough. And I feel like I would do that on different levels. I would meet people and I'd be like, let me bump it up to a 2. Let me bump my personality up to a 2. And you know, I'm gonna see how that, the baseline is a 2. You know, I chill, crack a couple jokes, you know what I'm saying? Then like we bump it up to like, say, a 4. You know, I go I'm being a little loud. Then we bump it up to like, you know, max, where I'm just like being loud, I'm being me, and I'm comfortable, and I'm laughing and clicking jokes, and we're having a good time. But I never like immediately be like, you know, this, that, because I don't know how people are going to take it. And I feel like that's okay. Like, not everybody deserves, that you come around deserves to appreciate how bright you shine and who you are. Maybe they're not going to understand it, because not everybody is going to like you. And I'm not for everybody, so I don't know why I try so hard to be liked by everybody. And I don't even think I care that much about really being liked. I'm thinking about it how the other person is thinking about it. And it's not about being a good person or a bad person. It's just about me being who I am and what I do. I'm not worried about any other expectation, but just to live my life. And I feel like as human beings, we overcomplicate shit. I feel like I overcomplicate the most simplest shit ever. And I overthink. And I'm not going to overthink myself out my own spot. Baby, it's possible. Don't overthink yourself out your own spot, because I feel like I've used fear in a way to control myself. Like, at first it was just like, I'm not being me to my fullest extent, because I'm afraid about how people are going to feel about me. So let me like not be fully myself. And you know, I saved that part of myself for me. And then I got so used to like holding a part of myself back that it just became my life. That's why I mean, like, the habit started happening slowly as a way to protect myself. It was a protective barrier. Like, don't let people it's crazy. Like, I've buried it so deep that I thought a protective measure, a protective barrier I was setting up for other people became me not showing up in this world as who I truly am and being me to my fullest extent. Sorry, guys. To my fullest extent, because I'm scared of being vulnerable. At first it was I didn't want other people to experience that vulnerable side of me and shut me out. Then I started shutting myself out. Like, that's what killed me, is that I did that to myself. I shut myself out. I rejected myself, and I thought I was doing it so people wouldn't reject me. But then I started rejecting myself, and I made it my own belief, and I internalized it, and that's what really did it for me. That was the real kicker. That's what really killed me, is that I stopped being myself for the expectation of other people, and I did it so bad. Like, I wasn't really living my life. Well, I was living my life, but like I kind of was just, sometimes you just going day to day with shit. Like, I was happy, and I wasn't happy sometimes. I was going through life and stuff like that, but I felt like I was holding a part of myself back, and I started like journaling and writing about it to see like why I'm feeling this block. Like, I need to film a video this week because I'm trying to be consistent, and I'm like, one video every week, no matter what it is about. I just, pull out my camera and I just record, and I'm not going to be scared to record. I'm going to be me, and I'm not going to try to fluff it, because I feel like sometimes I was trying to fluff shit up so I could be understood better, but no, how it's being taken is how it's being taken. After that, outside of that, it doesn't matter to me. Like, after somebody, when I post a video and people see it, outside of that, you like it or you don't like it, that has nothing to do with me. You choose to click the video, and I'm appreciative if you do or you don't do it. That's you. I shouldn't, but I'm not gonna put that down on myself and make it such like a big, huge thing and make it bigger than it is, because shit really be all in your mind. And the more you overthink stuff, you think about possibilities when you could take that time to have faith in yourself and really have faith in who you are. I really want to build the trust that I have with myself, because that reflects the outside world, Like, it's the sureness and knowingness of myself. I don't have to know everything in the world, but I have to know me more and understand me more, and I make that such a big priority, because in this life I'm not gonna know anybody better than I know myself. I want to get to know these patterns, get to know what's triggering me and why it triggers me, and once I know that, it's like this. Like, for me, it's like, okay, move on. Like, when I realized I was bearing the deepest parts of myself because I'm afraid to be vulnerable and be seen being vulnerable, and like I was holding that back so much, and I was holding myself back. It wasn't me. It wasn't other people or whatever. It was me thinking that other people had this expectation for me to be this person. I don't have to be that performative person all the time. I'ma just be me. So when that clicked, I was like, I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done. This is me as I am. I'm not gonna try to like change myself, try to accommodate to nobody. You could come or you can go, because in this life people are gonna keep coming and going. You just gotta be okay with it. I gotta go because my cousins, it was outside with me. My cousin and my homeboy, we went out to the beach today, and they're like, it's freezing out here, but I just had to come out here because it is so beautiful, and I just really enjoy nature. Like, I gotta give my gratitude about what God did. Like, God created this and everything, and it's so beautiful. How can I help not to appreciate it? And I feel like gratitude is another important thing in this process, and not being so self-critical of myself and beating and shaming myself down, because the only reason I buried myself so deeply is because I found shame in being myself. I felt ashamed of myself. I thought people felt ashamed of me. No, I felt ashamed of myself. And that was hard to admit to me, because you want to be like, oh, people did this to me, people made me this way. No, in the end, I internalized it, and I made it like this thing to not be myself at one point. I thought it was okay to not be myself, and I found shame in that, I really felt really bad, and I was like, that's just sad. Why would I feel ashamed of being me? I'm like, why would I feel ashamed about that? But then again, it was just like, yes, it was you, sis. You was wrong. Just say you was wrong. And I hate that shit. Like, it'd be like, damn, that was me. I did do that. At one point in time, it was working for me to try to be more performative. But now it's not working. I don't want to live my life like this. I know I don't want to live my life like this. But I'm grateful, and I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be me, and I hope that you're grateful. Practice gratitude. Be grateful that you're on this earth, because there's so many beautiful things to experience, and I feel like I haven't even experienced life at its max yet. And I'm not going to put limits on how good life can get from me, because it can get really, really good. Like, God is capable of anything, and you could turn your life could do a whole 180 tomorrow.